turn back, by the way. Right now it's like facing down.
Yeah.
And welcome back to Blue Jay Bonsai. Today's a bit of a flashback episode, going back to September when James and I went to visit Zin from Maybe Bonsai. And while we were there, we got a backyard bench tour, which you're going to see coming up. And then, of course, the real reason that we went was to collect James's Airlayer off of Zin's Japanese maple. So stick around.
That's the lavender from the plein air. Feels really nice. It's got the twisty trunk already.
I'm thinking about taking these coconut discs back to Ray and see if he'll give me money for them. I'll trade them.
Yeah.
How many of these for a plant, Ray? Almost brought you some of these as a joke.
I pawn them off to my neighbors.
But the roots are just amazing in there.
Yeah, I mean, why grow in soil? I didn't even know it, because if I wanted to do the cutting, I just do it in water now. It's much easier. It's like 100% success rate.
That's just incredible. Because everyone's like, oh, but they're not normal succulents, right? They can.
I guess not. Yeah,
They can take the water.
Yeah. I wonder if the regular jade will do it in water as well. I'll have to look that up. Because eventually I'm gonna cut this off.
Yeah.
Because this thing is like it's turning in, and it's already kind of too tall anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah. So yeah, you've probably seen these on the videos already.
The quirk is the oak. This actually has got a really nice shape.
Yeah, I collected this from my vet's office.
Really?
I asked her, she's like, yeah, go ahead, we don't care.
You already chopped it once, or?
So I dug this up in the spring, and then this was the natural leader. It was quite tall actually. I cut it in half when I dug it up, and then this grew a bit taller, and then I cut it off again, and then these are the new branches coming off. So I think I'll just develop the trunk line. I'll probably keep this one instead. Yeah, or you could even take that and you cut this whole thing off.
True. Actually, that's got really good potential. That one.
Yeah.
Good job on that.
And
Okay. What is this?
that's the Natal pump. That's right. Yeah. This was from Connor as well.
Okay, because that's Vince gave me something yesterday. He didn't know what it was, but that's what it looks like.
No, it's
Yeah,
probably
just
Natal
like
pump.
that.
Yeah, there was a KW Bonsai Society Trump swap,
Okay.
and then I got this from that. This was from last
Because I know Vince
early spring.
Vince had a bunch of stuff he got from Connor as well. He said.
Yeah.
Some roots.
Yeah, these guys, they already flowered. They withered away. And I'm not sure if it's gonna fruit or not. But it might fruit. I'm not sure. Not that I care.
Well, this guy's got some water.
Yeah, so that's from a neighbor.
Yeah.
They just tossed it to like they were doing landscaping.
So they're throwing it out.
Yeah, then everything just sat there for like 2 weeks, no water. So when I got it was like mostly was brown.
Mm-hmm.
This one and that one, they were all the same. So then I brought them back. I was like, oh, you don't want it? I'll take them. I watered it. It actually came back to life.
Yeah.
There was more foliage up top, but they were full of juniper scale.
Oh.
The ones that you can't even get rid of them. I tried a whole bunch of stuff.
Gotcha.
So eventually, after trying a whole bunch of stuff, I soaked them in alcohol, which did the job. It got rid of them. They also got rid of some branches. This was like this thin like less than a year ago.
That's amazing.
And then you give it a big container, it just goes.
Is this the ship
Layer. Yeah. If you do have these, if you don't have them, you can take this one. It's a cutting that grew.
I don't have them. I love it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you can. These guys, they root from cuttings really easily.
Yeah.
I just plug them into soil and they just grow.
So what did you start with?
Something
like this?
Yeah, when it started, it was something like that, like this.
Up that far.
Yeah, like this big, and then it was like a straight, as straight as it gets. so I cut it, and that's That's part of that, I think.
Yeah.
And then I put on an angle just to make it look a little bit different. And all this is all this year's growth. Like all these, I have to cut this. It's sort of going to go too long.
That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, they root really easily. So.
This is the ivy.
Yeah, I got a couple of these ivies. This one is one that's probably the oldest. Yeah, it has a wood trunk, but it grows pretty slow like that. I don't know. But these ivies are everywhere.
What's this one?
Oh, that's a weed. I don't know. That's a what is it? Garlic, something.
Really?
It was from the vet as well. And then I was looking. I was like, oh, this. It was much bigger than, and they had a kind of a good shape.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll take this weed and see what happens. So I cut it, and then these grew. So I think give it a 5 years, maybe it'll look something decent.
Yeah.
But the leaf looks kind of funny. They're small, so I was like, oh, I'll take them. Just
That's
the
okay.
ones.
I have like a weed growing too. I just found in the bushes, but I just wanted to see if I could pot it up and let it survive, and it did. So what the heck?
Yeah, I think some of these might turn out because nobody really grew them for that long, right? So it might be something nice.
So this is from Ray's.
That's from Ray's, yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
I put this, he had wires before in the when I got it, and you can see the bite marks.
Yeah.
I took the wire off, and then I put this on. I just put this on because I'm hoping the pole's gonna make the trunk bigger.
Yeah.
So that's why I put it on.
I seen you do this one on video, right?
Yeah, this one a while back. Like the wires were not even strong enough to put it back. That's just like a regular Alberta spruce, I
The
think.
little dwarf Alberta
I have to
spruce.
redo the wiring. 'Cause
And I saw you do this little one too.
yeah.
I don't know how you did this one. Like there was just so many little
Oh my God,
branches, and
it
everything.
took
I'd be like,
a couple of hours to do this one thing.
yeah, I think the video was like an hour long.
Yeah. And it's probably too the wire's probably too thin. And you probably need to fix it. Yeah, this is like, I'm still learning how to wire properly. And it's tough, like, I don't know. Have you tried wiring?
Yeah, I've wired a few things.
I find it difficult, so I don't know.
Well, I wired one pretty well, but it died. But I'm pretty sure it died because I got it same thing from my neighbors.
Oh,
Who was
okay.
digging it out of her yard, and it was half dead, like half of it
Oh,
was
right.
been run over by a car.
Oh, okay.
And so I re-pruned it. I
Rewired it?
repotted it out of season. I wired it. I did everything like the same day, before I
Everything
knew.
you can,
And so, but I think I did a pretty good job on the wiring.
Yeah.
So, but it died.
Too much stress at once.
Yeah. It was after that I decided to join the club.
Okay.
After you said.
So I'll wait till next year because these leaves, I sprayed it with Windex earlier, like a lot earlier in the season,
Yeah.
and then it kind of just got these dots. So I was like, okay, I'll wait till next year.
What was the Windex for?
It was what do we call it? The aphids.
Huh.
There were only aphids in the spring for me. So I was like, oh God. So I was like, oh my God, it was stressing me out. So I sprayed Windex because people said you can spray Windex and you can leave it on. I was like, okay, I'll try it out.
Wow.
And that's what happened.
No Windex.
No Windex.
No Windex on our
And then eventually it didn't kill the bugs, so I got the actual insecticide. And I sprayed it out, it's all gone. I was like, okay,
man.
no more Windex.
There it is.
So I'll just wait till next year, leaf out with new leaves, no big deal.
You were going to show us something over here.
Oh, that's the root stock. I don't know, I think it's dying back. It's turning around. So if it doesn't grow, then, whatever, I can't do anything about it. It does, and it does.
Do you ever do the little fingernail test and just scratch to see if there's any green?
Yeah, I haven't done this one yet.
You have to have fingernails though. I don't have any either.
I'll just cut mine.
Yeah, you know, me too.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just leave it. This is the amber maple, also from Ray.
Great. This one?
No, this
No.
one. Yeah, this is the one I got last year, like in the winter. When I got it, it was just a stick with nothing.
Right.
And then this year, I'll probably keep this branch. Yeah, I'll take that as a leader. Either that or this one. And the rest will probably take off, I think. I
Right.
just grow the trunk
Oh
line.
yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming out of one spot.
Yeah, this was just a stick. There's no branches in the beginning of the year, and then they just
all come.
yeah,
at the
same as
spot.
this. This is the other one I got too. And then Ray's like, yeah, you just take the branches out and develop the trunk
Yeah.
for now, and then once you get the right tall, the height and the thickness, then you can start going from the branches and the root. So they go, okay, whatever. So they put it in the ground. This was the airlayer I cut off here,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is their rootstock. This when I bought it, it was a failed graft from the nursery.
Oh, okay.
So I guess they'd buy it from somebody
Yeah.
else, and this one just didn't make it, so they're just selling it as a regular trident,
Okay.
which was fine.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let it grow and try more air layers in the future.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that, right? You gotta
And
get the strong, healthy tree first.
Yeah, so I think that's probably why. Like the tree just isn't strong enough, and
Yeah.
if you do air layers, they just don't work that well. This was another trident, but it's a different cultivar. It's a Wato Nishiki. It has a bit of a different leaf than the other one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is more of a trident, where this is like kind of goes in a bit. It's a
Those
different
are the
one.
ones that I was actually thinking of.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So this was I got these from a nursery near Niagara Falls. The
Vinland?
yeah, Vinland.
Yeah.
They got tons. And,
Oh,
but again, they're all grafted, right? So if you want to,
yeah.
you have to do air layers.
Exactly. No.
That takes time. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, and then these both are just regular Acer palmetums. I'll just let these grow and do more air layers.
There's the trick.
This is another air layer from the same tree that you
Oh,
have.
yeah?
Yeah. This was one of the higher branches,
Oh, yeah.
and then with a
Chopped
whole
them.
bunch of stuff I just chopped
Chopped
it.
them.
Yeah.
I love the color on this one.
So this is a season of change. I tried to air layer, but the whole thing it started bridging.
Oh, yeah.
Like
yeah.
it just started
yeah.
to heal. I was like, oh. So I took that whole thing off and just let it go from the bottom again. Yeah.
Well, there you go. So we get to learn from your experiments.
Yeah, I think it's
Gotta
best to
let
try.
them grow first.
Yeah, let it grow to be a strong tree, and then do the air layers. Probably more chance of success.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I got permission to get a Japanese maple and put it in my front yard.
Nice.
So you have 3 air layers to choose from, James?
We do. One over here, a lot of different branches. And a very big branch here.
Oh, wow.
This one, which is
Well, don't forget, I mean, even this we can plant like Zins, and then you can air layer off your
you can
new
make
tree.
more, you can make
Yeah.
as many as you want if you put this in the ground. It'll grow quite fast.
I'm liking this one.
That one? Sure.
What do you think of that?
Say hello, Zin.
Final answer.
What do you think of that one?
Which one? I take the big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I'm putting this. I don't know when. Who knows? Came out and just coming two over here. And... Yeah.
You want to do the honors, James? Or
The cutting?
Or well, it's
you
Zid's
want.
tree. He probably doesn't want you to wreck his
wreck it?
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has the experience.
Just
Maybe we
cut
should
it
watch
right
and
there.
learn.
Yeah, doesn't matter. This is just
Okay.
a garden tree. You can hack it. It makes no difference to me.
You can do it.
Gotta
2
go for it.
hands.
Yes.
Do I need to get you a gym membership, James?
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost there. Yeah, it's tough.
Did you know that bonsai was a workout?
Not until now.
There it goes.
I know that sifting my substrate is a workout.
Just like insects in there. I don't know why they stay in here, but they always stay in here. Take care of it later.
All right, let's see it. Oh, very nice.
This, obviously, there's no branches come from this side because it's facing the inside. But next year, just once everybody gets the sun, it'll bud out. Don't worry about that.
Awesome.
Thank you, Zin.
Easter boy?
Yeah.
He's the only one that I see that actually basically repots the whole tree, right? Like that's what he does.
Yeah.
And then I asked him, like the last time, the one he did barely had any roots. It's just like, oh, really, like juvenile roots.
Mhm.
They're all like white still.
Yeah.
So I asked him, I was like, this is a bit too early to take it off. He's like, I'm gonna miss the leaves to keep them wet all the time. So I was like, oh, well, if you got the time to do that, then sure.
I mean, David Easterbrook, he is a legend.
He has his own cameraman, so.
Yeah, you've seen some of those trees he has in his
Yeah, well,
private
I've
collection?
seen the videos, so
God.
quite a bit. You want water?
Yeah.
I think that was-
Rock. A rock or two almost. Chopstick it when we get home. I didn't bring my chopstick.
Well, you wouldn't need it because
It's in the root.
it's all compact.
Yeah.
Anyway,
True.
I don't take these off. I forgot to take them off. This one didn't